Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about a Twitch streamer who religiously played Minecraft by the name of Jikishi. Jikishi was not very known amongst the Minecraft community, although he was in multiple very small communities and he streamed quite a bit. Now, he is a Minecraft player and someone that makes content on Minecraft, so I'm assuming that you guys know exactly where this is going. So back in 2021, Jikishi here was a very small Twitch streamer. He didn't really average many views. He would usually get anywhere from 30 to 50 views per stream. And then one day everything changed. Someone raided his stream, one of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers in the scene in very early 2021 and very early 2022. It was someone who was very popular. That person goes by the name of Dream. Dream is quite literally one of the biggest Minecraft creators of all time, to be completely honest with you. At this point, with where he is now and the numbers he was pulling on a game like Minecraft back in early lockdown, make it very apparent that he is one of the most popular Minecraft creators in the scene. And one day, while Jikishi was streaming, he was known as a streamer that put in a lot of work with what he does, a very wholesome Twitch streamer, someone who was very nice and he was welcoming into his own streams. One day when he was streaming, he was raided. He went from his usual 30 to 50 viewers to now the viewer range of 3 to 4 digits constantly. Now, the thing that Jikishi didn't know, although he was blowing up and getting multiple new followers, the one thing he didn't know is that this was a blessing and a curse at the same exact time. On one hand, Jikishi is getting recognition that he's never seen before, getting recognized by the biggest Minecraft YouTuber of the time, and then on the other hand, this would also lead to his very quick downfall due to the fact that he got this much recognition this fast. The clip I'm about to show you took place whenever Dream actually did raid Jikishi, and out of nowhere his viewer count and his chat fucking went berserk and wild. Here's the clip now.
Yo, Holly Ash, yo, what's up? What's up? Wait, what? 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 Huh? Hello? What? There's no way. Wait. Yo, what the what? Welcome everybody. What the? Hello and welcome to the stream everybody. What?
Now, all of the Dream and Dream SMP fans were going absolutely berserk that they found someone that was wholesome, hardworking, and very welcoming in the Minecraft community. They were very happy that Dream went on to raid and actually donate $2,000 to a very small creator. Not only did his Twitch skyrocket, but his Twitter skyrocketed as well. His YouTube never really took off like crazy. I think it sat at about 7,000 subs, but his tweets went from about 10 to 20 likes every time he would tweet something to in the thousands, 1 to 2,000. His career is going insane. It's skyrocketing unlike anything he's ever seen before, and this is probably the best thing that's ever happened to him, until he was invited to join the Dream SMP. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Dream SMP is, it was just a server on Minecraft that a bunch of content creators would go into and roleplay with various different, kind of stupid plot points, and a lot of people loved this whole Dream SMP thing. I was someone who could never personally get behind it. I just didn't find any of it really interesting, and I thought it lacked a lot of things to even try to watch. Now, Dream finally invites Jikishi to join the Dream SMP. You needed to be personally invited to join that server. It was one that had the biggest content creators on it, such as like Technoblade, Tommy in it, and Dream himself. It was some of the much bigger, Minecraft content creators at the time. And Jikishi was invited to that. That is one big step in his career. Possibly the biggest step in his career he could have ever gotten at the time. But within one day of Jikishi announcing that he was going to be joining the Dream SMP, a bunch of underage girls stepped forward to share their experience with Jikishi before he got famous. Not only would this revoke his little place inside of the Dream SMP, it would go on to ruin his career with over 40 different victims stepping forward to share their experience with Jikishi. This is what one of the victims had to say in their public announcement after his announcement of finally joining the Dream SMP. I honestly never thought I would ever share my story publicly like this. This is something I hate to have to do, but I feel like I should and need to speak out about my experience with Jikishi. In light of recent events, this is going to be hard, and I'm scared. But I can't stay silent and watch him gain a platform of other young girls it could possibly happen to. This all started in October of 2016 when I was 13 years old, and he was 17. I met him through Minecraft and a mutual friend. We started talking and progressively got really close. We talked every day and eventually started dating in December of 2016. Long story short, we broke up in March of 2017 and stopped talking for a while. We started talking again in January of 2018 and became even closer than we were before. We were best friends, and he was there for me when nobody else was. He made me feel safe and I trusted him, and truly believed he cared about me. Our relationship turned from best friends to sexual really quick. He constantly asked me for sexual favors, including explicit photos and videos. We exchanged pictures multiple times, and he asked me for pictures every day and saved the pictures I had sent him on a folder in his computer. At this time I was 14 and he was 19. He was streaming on Twitch during this time and I supported him through everything. I even edited his stream highlighted videos and modded for him. Then we started dating again in May of 2018. In another statement from a completely different girl, it reads, "This isn't going to be easy for me to write. I don't know how to say this and I never wanted to open up about this because at one point I was very close to this person and to an extent I still care for him. However, due to the recent event of him joining a considerably large content creator group and gaining exponentially more exposure, I feel like it's my responsibility to bring this to light in order to prevent this person from taking advantage of more young girls. With that being said, I'll just start from the beginning. When I was 13, around 2016 or 2017, I met Jikishi through MCYT and mutual friends through Skype. We quickly became very close friends and he made me feel like I had a safe space with him. And I trusted him like family. We messaged and called often, talked like best friends for many months, and stayed close over a few years. Over time, the dynamic shifted from nothing more than a platonic friendship to him being towards me and wanting special things from me. The earliest conversation history I have is from when I was 14 in 2018 and he was 19 years old. You can see things were already sexual on his end and we had our first mention of a meetup. Now, the craziest thing about this entire situation, in my opinion, is the fact that I've read two statements from two different girls already. But the craziest part about that is that's only two statements from over 40 different underage girls that came forward to make sure that he couldn't use the platform he was gaining over time to manipulate even more younger children. Now, before I show you some of the messages he sent to underage girls on his Discord, I think I should show you what Dream's statement was after he found out about all these allegations within a day of inviting him to join the Dream SMP. Dream then tweeted, removed Jikishi from the SMP for gross accusations that he also confirmed privately were accurate. No questions, no toleration, disgusted and incredibly disappointed. Will never let things like this stop me from trying to uplift members of the community and smaller content creators. It's part of what makes our community great, so stick together, be there for people who need it, and always be safe online. Love you. Although I think Dream handled this in a pretty decent way, I also think he handled it in a also rather poor way as well. For example, let me start with why I think he handled it in a good way. It was an immediate cutoff, an immediate announcement of why it was a cutoff, how it was terrible, and confirming that all of the allegations that have recently come forward were true from word of mouth of the actual dickhead. Another positive from the statement he made here was also the fact that he said just because, he brought in one terrible person doesn't mean he's going to stop trying to help other people grow their platforms as well. I think that's a positive, but I also think that's a negative as well. Let me explain. The reason why it's a positive is he's continuing to help other people get their platforms much bigger, which is very respectable and it's a very kind thing to do. But the negative about it is obviously Dream didn't do any, background looking into this guy at all. He just freely saw a guy that people said were good from word of mouth instead of researching him and immediately gave him him a platform 50 times the size of what his originally was, and that's a very big problem. Shouting people out and doing all stuff like that is perfectly fine as long as that person is credible, you know, a decent human being, and I feel like Dream should have put a lot of time researching who this person was before giving them a platform. Now I think it's about time that I show you guys some of the Discord messages that he had, and when I tell you that this guy has more Riz than Tengen from Demon Slayer, I'm not kidding. He even rizzed me up just by reading those messages. Obviously, need to make it clear, I'm joking. This guy's an actual greaseball. He's very goofy with what he says, and everything he says is very, very dumb. And I don't ever understand why people will openly talk to underage girls like this on apps that they can just get traced back to immediately, apps that where they can just screenshot everything you're saying. I just don't get how they could have so much trust in doing such terrible, deplorable, and illegal shit online, but they fully don't think that it'll ever get out like that. How it never crosses their mind. It absolutely fucking baffles and kerfuffles my thoughts, but let's get right into looking at the Discord screenshots. So, this starts off with one of the victims saying, "If I were you, I would e-wife her ASAP. I can't." And then Jikishi says, "You need a screen share, or do you believe it?" She says, "I'm fucking dead. I believe you. I'm just like, I'm dying, LMAO. He then goes, "Why do we actually act like a couple? I call you my favorite mod, always invite you to play, ask you to clip stuff, call you thick, make you references. Oh my god, why am I just now noticing?" They respond with LMAO, "It's a big meme, but I like it." Keep in mind that this girl that he's talking to when Jikishi is 19 years old is 14. This is the same exact 14-year-old girl who was a mod in Jikishi's Twitch chat. He says, "Send pics?" ? She responds with, "You already have," some winking emoji. Jikishi then says, "But you said to hit you up, which means more." In this screenshot, Jikishi starts off by saying, "Yikes, how about my dick?" Not actually. They go LMAO. He says, "You twerking?" Not actually. She says, "Even worse." Jikishi then responds with, "Only for me to see." In this screenshot, Jikishi says he's only into 15 and under. You know, our interesting talks that we had, like the one about handcuffs, like the one thing I literally thought you were just memeing about, and I was like, IRL, that's not her. But I realized that you were being serious. In all caps, LOL. This was Jikishi talking about the photos that he asked for an underage girl from. Jikishi says, "'Cause see, since you did it consensual, and I didn't force you, it would just be us both getting in trouble, LOL." In this screenshot, Jikishi starts off by saying, "And you need to, like, actually visit me, or me visit you. But, like, don't forget, age of consent here is 16 years old." She says, winky emoji, "Oh my." Keep in mind, she would be 14 or 15 at this time. Jikishi in this one says, "By the way, you said 7 nudes for the final meme. Remember that." And then he says, "You left me," while sending an explicit photo to her. It's just so sad that Minecraft was one of those games that I would watch people play religiously on YouTube while I was growing up, and the sad reality is that there's so many damn predators that play that game that use their platform that they built while playing that game to talk to children. It's just so damn sad, because you'll look at it online and you'll see people joking about it or memeing it so much, but the fact is, it's so damn true and it's so genuinely disgusting. Shortly after all these statements came out, he got obviously a lot of backlash, and then he just completely dipped on social media. I haven't been able to find anything about him after he's been active. Keep in mind, all of this happened in late October of 2021, and ever since, I haven't really seen him do, say, or, really just, I haven't seen anything from him at all. And even though I've looked, I can't really find anything from him. So if any of you in the comment section know a little bit about this and know where he is right now, or if he's still posting content somewhere else, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, a quick PSA, today might be another double upload. It really depends. I haven't really slept in a while, but I kinda want to make another video. But without further ado, that is all there is to talk about for this video for today. Like I said, if anybody knows anything about where he is or if he's making content still to this day, please let me know and I'll make a video updating you guys maybe if something else is to ever happen around him in the future. But I just wanted to say thank you all genuinely for watching today's video and watching all the past stuff. Like I said, October's the month where I wanted to grind and do some stuff like that's new that I haven't done on this channel before, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, thank you all for watching today's video. Hope everybody watching has a great day or night depending on the time of day you watch this. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Stay safe.